Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Cindy. I am a quantum numerologist and wealth activator, and I am passionate about the creation of wealth on the planet. And I believe that comes through the hands of those who give a fuck. The healers, the coaches, the change makers, those of you who are out there in the trenches doing the good work. It's time for you to have more flow, more wealth, and yes, more money. So thank you for joining me live, and of course on the replay, wherever you may be catching this, let me know you're here so that I can send you some love and answer any questions that you might have about this week's forecast. So just like we can predict the weather, so too can we predict the consciousness and the energetic influences we will be experiencing so that we can leverage those to our advantage and therefore activate more wealth in our lives. So for the week of August 2nd, 2021, my goodness, we're in August already. Where has the time gone? It feels like everything is just speeding up more and more and more, and it's because there is an amplification occurring. So this week, we first and foremost have a new energy with a new month. So July was all about the energy of the three and the creation and the amplification and trying out new ideas and new projects and being pulled in multiple different directions and choosing what it is that we love. Now, August carries the energy of the four. Now, the four wants some stability, some structure, some foundation to land something into the physical world. So the three was the creation process, which none of us can actually perceive with the naked eye. When we think about it, feel about it, imagine it, visualize it, we're amplifying it in the quantum field. And now the four says, build it. Now it's time to build whatever it is that you're building. So really setting in those foundations and focusing on what's most important, not going and building a whole bunch of things willy-nilly because it doesn't make sense, but having a solid plan in place that allows you to focus on what's next. What's the next piece of the puzzle that's going to move the needle forward? And that's all we need to do. I always refer to the four as the Clydesdale of the just one step in front of the next, one step in front of the next, get shit done and move the needle forward. So that's the energy that we'll be experiencing for the month of August in that foundation, that stability, that structure. Without control. We want to avoid control and notice when you're trying to figure out the hows, when you're trying to figure out the whens, and when you're trying to manipulate the physical world, take a step back and invite in a surrender. Let go of the need to control. You will hear me say this over and over and over again. There is no fucking mountain. If you have created a mountain, as in something's hard, complication is not the way of the universe. So take a step back, breathe into the space of the heart, bring in more love, and just ask what's next. You don't need to know the 42 million steps in front of you. You only need to know the next step. That's all. So this week, August 2nd, let's dive into what this week looks like for us. So August 2nd, we start on a 6 energy day. And we end the week on Sunday in a 3 energy day, as well as a new moon in Leo. So the invitation this week is to really get clear on the results you're seeing in your world, what you love and what you don't love, and to recognize and celebrate and amplify more of what you love, and to release with love that which you don't really particularly like. So the results that you're seeing in your life that are bringing in more wealth, bringing more clients, bringing more love, intimacy, whatever it is that you're calling into your world, as you witness those, don't just go, oh yeah, that's cool, or it's not enough, or when am I going to get the big shebang? But really look at it and go, oh my God, that's evidence. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that I'm on the right path, that I'm choosing where I want to go. Thank you. And express gratitude for that. And in that gratitude tends to be a little bit of rocket fuel that moves us into momentum. So if you notice things showing up in your world that you love this coming week, amplify it with gratitude. Thank you. Celebrate it. Shout it from the rooftops, especially with this new moon in Leo coming. Now, for the things that are showing up in your life that you maybe aren't in love with, notice them and celebrate them. And I know that seems counterintuitive, but here's the thing between triggers and synchronicities. Both of them are just feedback from the quantum field. It is feedback showing you, look at what you created. Do you love it or not? Which one's it going to be? And you get to choose if you're going to amplify for more or pivot and shift gears. So if you're noticing things in your life that you aren't in love with, express gratitude. Thank you for showing me that I've been choosing something that's not in alignment with my vision. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for showing me that I'm maybe off in the weeds a little bit on my pathway. And that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. And now I get to choose differently because I see the evidence. If we're going through life completely oblivious and not seeing the evidence, not looking for the triggers and the synchronicity, how would we ever know which direction we're going and if we're going the right way? It's like driving down the road and forgetting to look at the signs and just hoping you get there. Look for the evidence. Whether it's perceived as negative or positive doesn't matter. It's all evidence. If you love it, choose more. If you don't love it, pivot. Simple. It's that simple. Like I said, complication is not the way of the universe. It doesn't need to be hard. You don't like your results, just pivot. So let's talk about this new moon as well. So we've got this new moon on Sunday on a 3 energy day in Leo. Now the 3 wants amplification. It wants to play. It wants to celebrate. It wants to have fun. It wants to shake its tail feathers. And so does Leo. Leo wants you to stop playing small and to shout your vision from the rooftops in that new moon energy. Amplify the feelings of what it feels like to be living your extraordinary life and to tap into what it feels like to be experiencing all of the things that you wish to experience. Go there, choose that, focus on that. Because what else can happen in the 3 is criticism, doubt, insecurity, judgment. So if you notice those things showing up in the 3, again, pivot. Choose differently. The 3 wants us to pull up our big girl panties or big boy pants and choose where it is we're going. Choose what you're amplifying. What choices are you making? And are they in alignment with your vision or not? Simple, simple, simple. So I'm inviting in an opening of the mind this week in the possibility that what you love and what you don't love in your physical reality have been what you've created. And if you love it, create more. And if you don't, pivot and create something different. It is that freaking simple. So enjoy all of the Leo energy next week. Play, amplify, celebrate, create, do the things that light you up, get inspired. And if you notice something you don't love, simply pivot and choose differently. I hope you have an incredible, incredible week. Let me know how it lands for you. I want to hear how your week turns out. And I love you. I believe in you. And I see your power. Bye for now.